The House will come to order. Our very own Representative Lynch will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Gregorio, please call the roll.
Representatives Amabile, Arndt, Bacon, Baisley, Benavidez,
Here.
Burnett, Byrd, Bockenfeld, Bradfield, Representative Bradfield. Representative Bradfield is excused. Caraveo,
Here.
Carver, Catlin, Cutter,
Present.
Doherty, Duran, Escar, Exum,
Good morning, sir.
Froelich,
Here.
Geithner, Gonzalez Gutierrez, Gray, Hanks, Herod,
Here.
Holtorf, Hooten, Jackson,
Here.
Judah,
Here.
Kennedy, Kip, Larson, Montine, Luck, Lynch, McCluskey, McCormick, McKean, McLaughlin,
Present.
Michelson Janae,
Present.
Mullica, Neville, Ortiz, Pelton, Pico,
Here.
Ransom, Rich, Ricks,
Present.
Roberts, Sandridge, Sirota, Snyder, Soper, Sullivan, Tipper, Chitone, Valdez A, Valdez D, Van Bever, Van Winkle, Weissman, Will, Williams,
Here.
Woodrow,
Here.
Woog, Young,
Here.
and Mr. Speaker.
With 64 present and 1 excused, we have a quorum. Representative Bacon.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that the Journal of Wednesday, February 24th, 2021 be approved as corrected by the Chief Clerk.
You have heard the motion that the journal be approved as corrected by the Chief Clerk. All those in favor say aye. Oh, that was good. All those opposed say no.
No.
The one aye has it. The motion is adopted. Announcements and introductions. Susan, or Representative Lontine, sorry.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Tomorrow afternoon, or upon adjournment, there will be a joint Health and Joint Budget Committee meeting. When I say joint, I mean both of the House Health Committees, as well as the Senate Health and Human Services Committee and the JBC. I understand there's supposed to be 39 of us total. That's a lot of people. We don't know where we're going to sit everybody. And so I would encourage as many people as possible to participate remotely on this hearing if you can. If you have any questions about that, I'm happy to direct you to help to getting that done. Thank you very much, and I will see y'all tomorrow upon adjournment in the Old State Library.
Thank you, Representative Lontine. Representative Duran.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to invite members to the Children's Caucus, which will be held virtually today at noon. The Zoom link should be in your email. And today we'll be hearing from Project Foster Power, a group of young people who have previously experienced in the foster care system and are using their experience to guide change. Thank you. Hope to see you there.
Representative Byrd.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. House Finance Committee members and anybody else who has some time upon adjournment, just wanted to let you know we will be meeting 15 minutes after we adjourn. House Finance Committee, again, we are hosting Greg Sabetsky and Kate Watkins, two fantastic economists coming in to speak to us about the budget. So I hope you will join us. And again, we'll see you 15 minutes after we adjourn.
Representative Arndt.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. House Agriculture, Livestock, and Water Committee will meet upon adjournment. Give yourself a few minutes, and we'll meet down there in 107, and we will hear House Bill 1102 for action only. Thank you.
Representative A. Valdez.
Why, thank you, Mr. Speaker. It is Wolf Day in Energy and Environment. We'll be meeting at 1:30 today in LSBA. See you there.
Representative Weissman.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Judiciary Committee members and others interested, I'll probably say something again next week, but again, because of the announcement that's been made about the supplemental schedule that we'll be doing, Judiciary will not be meeting next Wednesday. We will be meeting next Tuesday. More to follow. Thank you.
Representative Kennedy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members of the House State Military and Veterans Affairs Committee, we will be meeting upon adjournment in LSBA to hear House Bills 1054, 1075, and 1116. Just please, from the moment we adjourn, please just try to get over there in about 15 minutes. Thank you.
Representative Van Winkle.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, the Independent Electrical Contractors of Rocky Mountain, today is their day at the Capitol, and they usually have a terrific day at the Capitol. As you know, their Emerging Leaders program is a terrific program, and they help us keep the lights on all across Colorado. They're doing it virtually this year, so I hope if you get a Zoom invitation, you're able to touch base with the Independent Electrical Contractors and say hello to such a great group of young and up-and-coming talented professionals. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Van Winkle. Representative Holtorf.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Today is Colorado Gifted and Talented Legislative Day. It'll be between, I believe, 12:30 and 1:30. It's a virtual event. Paula McGuire and Natalie Brown are the Legislative Committee co-chairs for CAGT. We want to support this as much as possible. And so if it's possible, I know some people already signed up to attend this virtual meeting, but I think we want to, in this COVID environment, remember that there are gifted and talented that we need to encourage, and many of these youth may be sitting in these seats in the future someday. So we need to remember how important that is, and how many of these young people look up to you and say, maybe I want to be like that person someday. And that is an impactful thing for these folks. So thank you and please participate if you can. I believe Ed Bowditch is the lobbyist who is coordinating the virtual meeting. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Representative Holtorf. Representative Roberts.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. House Business Affairs and Labor Committee. We have a committee meeting this afternoon at 1:30 in room 112. There's a slight change to the calendar. We're going to hear House Bill 1124 first, and then we're going to hear House Bill 1049. House Bill 1058 was scheduled, but that is being moved to next week, so we will not hear House Bill 1058 today. See you at 1:30.
Thank you, Representative Roberts. Representative D. Valdez.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, also with the current snow that we received here today, our ski resorts are open. Let's get out and enjoy the snow. Let's make a snowman. Thank you.
Great. Any further announcements or introductions? Seeing none, Madam Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the general order second reading calendar for today, Thursday, February 25th, be laid over until Monday, March 1st, retaining its place on the calendar.
You have heard the motion. Seeing no objection, the second reading calendar will be laid over until Monday, March 1st. Madam Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, I'm going to walk through the schedule for next week once again. I know it sounds a little confusing, but I just want to make sure everybody's kind of clear what we're doing next week. Monday will be a day like a normal Monday. We will convene. We'll do some floor work, and then we'll have our committees in the afternoon. Tuesday morning, 7:30 a.m., Appropriations Committee will meet on all of the supplementals. We will then come back to the floor as normal, convene and gavel out. There will be morning committees and afternoon committees like normal. On Wednesday, we will come to the floor, we will convene, we will gavel out, and then we will hold our public caucuses on the supplementals. And then the afternoon committees on Wednesday. This is where it gets a little confusing and you need to check with your committee chairs. Wednesday afternoon will actually host the Thursday afternoon committees. So if you're normally in committee on Thursday afternoon, you will actually be in committee Wednesday afternoon. Then Thursday, we will actually work, and then we will... Good morning, folks. Good morning. So Thursday, we will come to the floor, we will convene, and then upon adjournment, morning committees will meet until 3 p.m. At 3 p.m. on Thursday, we're coming back to the floor to do seconds on supplementals. And then Friday, we will have third reading of supplementals. So if that's not clear, let me know. Happy to answer questions. If you have a question about your committee, make sure you check in with your committee chairs. And with that, Mr. Speaker, I move that the House stand in recess until later today.
Thank you for that update. Seeing no objection, the House will stand in recess until later today.